In the last class, we have discussed important postulates of Bohr's atomic model and its limitations, and what are the advantages of Bohr's atomic model. These we discussed in the last class. So, what are the important advantages of Bohr's atomic model? May I know? So, Bohr's atomic model is used to know radius of orbit, energy of electron, as well as velocity of electron in the atom. We can calculate by using hydrogen, by using Bohr's atomic model. Bohr's atomic model. What are the important limitations of Bohr's atomic model? Bohr's atomic model is applicable for which type of atoms? Or which
Single
type of
electron. Single electron species.
Okay, it is only applicable for single electron species. It is not applicable for multi-electron species. It is only applicable for single electron species. Single electron species means like H, He plus, Li2 plus, Be3 plus, like that. Okay, na? Next, it does not explain Zeeman effect and Stark effect. Splitting of spectral lines in the presence of electric field, splitting of spectral lines in the presence of magnetic field. So these cannot explained by Bohr's atomic model. Okay, na? Bohr's atomic model. How, according to Bohr's atomic model, we can quantize the angular momentum of electron by using which formula we can calculate angular momentum of electron. Angular momentum of electron according to Bohr's atomic model, that is equal to MVR is equal to
NH by 2 pi.
NH by 2 pi. MVR is equal to NH by 2 pi formula. We can use it to calculate the what is that? Angular momentum of electron. Clear, students? So these we discussed yesterday. In addition to this, we discussed some formulas, important formulas also. Now we will discuss some problems related to these problems. Okay? Please write down. Write down. Calculate the energy. I will explain this problem. No need to worry. Calculate the energy associated with the first orbit of He plus, first orbit of He plus, full stop. What is the radius of this orbit? What is the radius of this orbit? Two we have to calculate. So he given first orbit of He plus. For that, what we have to calculate? Energy as well as radius. Okay. Simply, I want to calculate energy in joules. What is the formula for energy, students? What is the formula for energy for
Minus
hydrogen?
13.6 by n square.
That is electron volts. In joules, you say E is equal to minus 2.18 into 10 power minus 18 joules.
Yes, sir.
Okay, na? Joules divided by n square into z square. For hydrogen-like species, this is the formula. Okay, na? Minus 2.18 into 10 power minus 18 joules by n square into z square. This is the formula. Here, what is the n value according to question? N is equal to 1. Students, say yes or no. N is equal to 1 only, na? Read the question.
Sir, yes, sir. First orbit. NH/1.
Calculate the energy associated with the first orbital. Orbit means also known as shell. Na? So what is the orbit number? N is equal to 1. What is the orbit number? N is equal to 1. So this is the formula. E is equal to minus 2.18 into 10 power minus 18 into. So Z is equal to what now? Helium atomic number what? 2 na?
2.
So Z is equal to 2. So divided by 1 square into 2 square. Now, simplify this one now. E is equal to. Please say the answer. In scientific notation, you have to report your answer.
Sir, minus 9.72 to 10 to the power minus 18.
Minus
9.72 into 10 to the power minus 18.
8.72. Check once. 2.18 into 4 upper. 2.18 into 4.
Yes, sir. 8.7.
72.
8.72.
Then you are saying 9.72. 8.72. Okay, na? 8.72 into 10 power minus 18 joules. This is energy. Okay, na? See, in an objective examination, he won't give negative charge. So, he won't give negative charge, we have to choose that answer only. Why? Because energy actually should not be in negative form. Okay, na? Energy should not be in negative form. So, that's why you can write 8.72 into 10 power minus 18 also. No problem. Okay, Nama? Next. Now, what is the second part we have to calculate? Radius. Radius of orbit. What is the radius of orbit, children? R is equal to 0.053 into n square by z in nanometers. This is only a formula. Open that formulas. I told you different formulas in angstroms. What is the formula? 0.53 into n square by z for hydrogen-like species in angstrom. 0.053 into n square by z for nanometers in hydrogen-like species. 53 into n square by z in picometers for hydrogen-like species. Okay, by z, if you write it is for hydrogen-like species. If you write only z, if you write normal without z, that is called hydrogen atom. Here he is giving hydrogen-like species, na? So that's why compulsory we have to take z value. R is equal to 0.053 into n square by z. What is n value? Same. So n value is equal to 1, z is equal to 2. Okay? Why? Because He plus Allah. So He means z is equal to 2. Next R is equal to 0.053 into 1 square by 2. How much? 0.053 by 2. 0.053 by 2. Zero point zero
265.
0.0265 nanometer. Answer. Please write down.
Sir, every time is it compulsory that we should find energy in joules only and radius in nanometer only, sir?
See, in objective examination, he will give units na in options.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If even in the electron volts, we have to take formula in electron volts. If he asks in joules, we have to take in joules. That's it.
Okay, sir.
Okay. That's completed.
Complete, sir.
Completed, sir.
Next, one more question. Will you solve this one in angstroms? Please write down. Calculate the radius of Bohr's third orbit in Li plus 2. In Li plus 2 ion. I repeat the question. Calculate the radius of Bohr's third orbit in Li plus 2 ion. Okay, that is the question. Please try to solve.
Sir, 1.59 angstroms. 1.59 angstroms.
1.59
Angstroms.
where in angstroms, sir?
Yes, sir.
What is the formula you taken? Can you elaborate?
Sir, 0.53 into n square by atomic number Z.
0.53 into n square by z. Okay, very good. Here 0.53 as it is. N square means what, ma?
9.
N square means Bohr's orbit means third orbit is given. N value we have to take as
3.
Here, 3 we have to take. Here z is equal to lithium.
3. Z is also.
Okay, na? So that's why this is 3 squared by this is 3. Okay, na? Very good. 1.59 angstroms, sir.
Yes, sir.
1.59 angstroms. Next month, one more question. See, these all are problems. Formulas, if you remember, you can solve easily. This is also, I hope you can do easily. Apply this formula. The energy, he is only telling the value. The energy associated with the first orbit in the energy associated with the first orbit in the hydrogen atom is minus 2.18 into 10 power minus 18 joules. E value as it is Baririma. Minus 2.18 into 10 power minus 18 joules. Please remember. I repeat, the energy associated with the first orbit The energy associated with the first orbit in the hydrogen atom is minus 2.18 into 10 power minus 18 joules. Full stop. Joules per atom. Joules per atom. Full stop. What is the energy associated with the fifth orbit? What is the energy associated with the fifth orbit? Can you say answer? He is telling instead of calculate energy in joules, he is telling the energy of first orbit is this one. Fifth orbit means what we have to do. Please try yourself. Here, Z square no need required. Why? Hydrogen means 1 square you will get. 1 square means 1 only, so that's why no need to write Z. So Z is only for hydrogen-like species. Please report your answer in scientific notation. Other than Abhay, anyone have to say? Sharana, Sharma, Srinidhi. Abdul Rasik, Impana.
Sir,
Anyone?
8.72 into 10 to the power minus 16.
You are doing mistakes in the science.
Minus 20, sir.
Yes, sir, minus 20. I subtracted, sir. I should add. No, sir.
See, you are moving left to right.
Left to right.
Left to right means we have to decrease. You are minus 18 kandre minus 20 small number.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So minus 8.72 into 10 power minus 20. Joule per atom. Same formula, ma. So you can remember one formula. Energy of nth orbit is equal to E1 by n square formula. Aita, this is the formula. Energy of nth orbit in hydrogen is equal to what? E1 by n square. What is the energy of hydrogen given in question? E2. Minus 2.18 into 10 power minus 18 joules. So he is telling calculate the energy in fifth orbit. So by 5 square we have right.
Yes.
So you will get minus 8.72.
0.0872 will get, sir.
Minus 0.087,
872, sir.
87.
Minus 0.0872.
Joule per atom. So E is equal to minus 8.72.
Into 10 to the power minus 20.
So this is we will get. Yeah, that's it. Please write down that one. So these are some important formulas. Okay. Is completed, students? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Students, please complete. Remaining students, give response. See, if you want to give response, we have a parents meeting. When we have parents meeting for locals Friday evening, I think. Then I will say to your parents, your son is not responding, your dad is not responding like that. You can please respond. Next ma side heading. So side heading alla one important point, very very important point. Please write down the ratio of potential energy, kinetic energy, and total energy is equal to the ratio of kinetic energy, potential energy, and total energy is equal to -2:1:-1. So potential energy, kinetic energy, and total energy is -2:1:-1 for hydrogen atom. For hydrogen atom. This value, we have this value, we have to remember. -2:1:-1. ಆಯ್ತಾ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್? ಇವಾಗ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ, what is the ratio of kinetic energy and potential energy? I told three values na. I want ratio of kinetic energy and potential energy of electron is what in hydrogen atom. Kinetic energy and potential energy ratio I want ma. Think and say answer. Hey, you three ma. Potential energy, kinetic energy, kinetic energy. What I am asking? Ratio of kinetic energy and total energy I am asking. So kinetic energy -1, total energy.
Sir, kinetic energy 1, total energy -1.
Allama. Kinetic energy 1, potential energy, kinetic energy, and total energy is -2:1:-1. ಇವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ kinetic energy by ಈ total energy
1/-1.
ಅಂದ್ರೆ
-1.
1:-1. 1:-1.
1:-1. Yeah, that is the answer. Kinetic energy and total energy is -2:1:-1. Okay na? Next ma, one more formula. Side heading, ionization potential. Ionization potential, side heading. For hydrogen atom, ionization potential is equal to for hydrogen atom, ionization potential is equal to E1/n². What is E1? E1 means energy of hydrogen atom. He will give in question. For hydrogen-like species, that is equal to
E1/n² into
square
square.
Z²/n². Where Z is equal to what?
Atomic number.
Atomic number. So for ionization potential of an atom in electron volts ಏನಾಗುತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ 13.6/n². Okay na? Electron volts ಅಂದ್ರೆ you have to take energy how much? 13.6 electron volts. Okay na? Next,
Yes.
these are the formulas. No? Next side heading, no? Dual behavior of matter. Dual behavior of matter. It is very simple and important. Easy, dead easy. You can remember easily. Formula, lifelong you can remember. Dual behavior of matter. Or dual nature of matter. Both are same. Real behavior of matter. Okay, na? So what is the dual behavior? Dios means you know very well. So nowadays in this technology, you know very well about Dios. What is the Dio?
Two.
Sir, two.
Dual sim. Two. Okay, na? Here dual behavior of matter was first explained by De Broglie. Scientist name is what? De Broglie.
De-
De Broglie first explained dual behavior of matter. Dual behavior andre ಏನು? Okay na? So dual behavior means if you take a charged particle, if you take a charged object, it has two types of motions. It has two types of nature. That is wave nature as well as particle nature. Wave nature as well as particle nature. Wave nature andre ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಾ? Wave nature is nothing but we discussed na E is equal to hc by lambda formula.
Yes.
That is wave nature of electron. Okay na? Particle nature of electron means E is equal to mc square. E is equal to mc square. E is equal to mc square formula you know very well. Who proposed it?
Albert Einstein.
Okay na? Einstein formula. E is equal to mc square. So according to dual behavior of matter, so De Broglie first time proved that if you take a charged object, it has two types of behaviors. What are the two behaviors? Can you say? Dual behavior means two behaviors. What are the two behaviors? One is wave
Wave
nature. Another one is particle nature. So if object has wave nature as well as particle nature, then it is called a dual behavior. Dual behavior. So electron is associated. Charged particle means electron we can say na in atom.
Yes.
Charged particle is electron na. So electron is associated with wave nature as well as particle nature. This is called De Broglie's wave theory. This is called what? De Broglie's wave theory. One day like that. What is the De Broglie's theory means? What you can say? So De Broglie's theory states that charged particle is associated with two types of nature. What are they? Wave nature as well as particle nature. Wave nature as well as particle nature. So according to Planck's quantum theory, so one small derivation is there. Please remember. According to Planck's quantum theory, don't write. I will give notes. E is equal to hc by lambda. According to Planck's quantum theory, this is according to Planck's E is equal to hc by lambda. Okay, na? Next, according to Einstein's energy mass relation, E is equal to what one?
MC square.
mc square.
MC
Now I am comparing these two reactions. So hc by lambda is equal to mc square. hc by lambda is equal to mc square. Alva? Nodi onkasari hc by lambda is equal to mc square. Lambda is equal to ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಮ್ಮ? I want this
hc by mc square.
hc divided by mc
MC square.
So EC square cancel ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? So
Yes, sir. H by MC.
lambda is equal to h by mc. Here c means what, ma?
Speed of light.
Speed of light. That is, I am changing as like this, right? Then lambda is equal to h by v. Why? Because c is nothing but v. Okay, na? Sorry. H by mv. So lambda is equal to h by p. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ product of mass and velocity is called momentum. So p is equal to what? Momentum. Mass and velocity product is called what? Momentum. So lambda is equal to h by p. This is called de Broglie's theory. This is called de Broglie's theory. So ಇದೇನೋ wave nature, ಇದು particle nature. ಎರಡು ಇದೆ. P is nothing but mass and velocity. Mass and velocity. So this mass and velocity, where we will get in angular momentum. Angular momentum we will get mvr is equal to nh by 2 pi. So this formula indicates wave nature as well as particle nature of electron. Or this formula indicates wave nature as well as particle nature of electron. Okay? So that is called de Broglie's wave theory. ಏನನ್ನ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟಿ ಇದೆಯಾ ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ ನೋಡಮ್ಮ. Please check once.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No difficulty na? Say.
No, sir.
Please write down dual nature of matter or dual behavior of matter. Write down the phenomena of diffraction and interference. Actually, these two are physical terms. The phenomena of diffraction and interference can be explained by wave nature of light. The phenomena of diffraction and interference can be explained by wave nature of light, but the phenomena of photoelectric effects can be explained by particle nature of light. Photoelectric effect is explained by particle nature. Interference and diffraction are explained by wave nature. Andre particle has object has two types of natures: wave nature and particle nature. One explains one type of properties, another one explains another type of properties. Particle nature of light. Full stop. Thus light has a dual nature. Thus light has dual nature. Next point, the wave nature of electron was first proposed by de Broglie's. So how we will write de Broglie's? You should not write it. So de Broglie's in your own direction, like this we operate. De Broglie's we operate like this. First letter is small. Okay na? de Broglie. So de Broglie means you have to write like this. You should not write a capital D, small a, B R O G L I S. De Broglie, you have to write like this. So if you follow cricket well, A B de Villiers, they will write
Yes, sir. D is small.
small like that. Clinton de Kock.
Yes, sir. D small.
Two places like that. Okay?
Yes.
So de Broglie, we have to write like this. Side heading. De Broglie's theory. Side heading. De Broglie's theory. Say what is the de Broglie's theory? Literal meaning you say?
Sir, a charged particle contains both wave nature and particle nature.
That's all. Charged particle associated with wave nature as well as wave nature, particle nature.
Particle
Okay?
nature.
Right now, according to de Broglie's theory, a moving electron is associated with both wave properties and particle properties. Both wave properties and particle properties. Both wave properties and particle properties. Okay, na? Next one, derivation. Derivation. You please write this one. According to Planck's quantum theory, energy of photon is equal to E is equal to hc by lambda. According to Einstein's mass energy relation, is E is equal to mc square. Second. E is equal to mc square. This is second. Write these are from equation 1 and 2. As it is a derivation, you please write. Students, is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So please copy that. Setting ಅಲ್ಲಿ setting ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತೆಲುಗುలో ಅಲ್ಲಿ completed. From 1 and 2, these are the relations.
Completed, sir.
Please write the terms. Lambda is equal to wavelength of a particle. Wavelength of particle. H Planck's constant, that you know. Lambda is equal to wavelength. Here I am writing terms for that. Lambda is equal to wavelength. H is equal to wavelength of particle.
Planck's constant.
Planck's constant. M is equal to mass of electron. V is equal to velocity of electron or velocity of particle. Okay. P is equal to momentum. So these are the terms. So please write all this. We'll discuss in next class. Remaining. You know, tomorrow bring objective materials. No? How to complete level 2 questions. No? So please bring objective materials. So please copy. Okay, thank you, students.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.